Good to see you. Thanks for being here. How many of you have been here all 3 nights so far? My word, you are all suffering. I appreciate that. But you've done something dangerous tonight. You've turned me loose early. You probably heard about the old preacher that just got wound up and he kept on and on and on and on. And finally, one of the laymen had had enough. He got up and headed outside. The preacher said, "Brother, where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to get a haircut." He said, "Why didn't you get it before you came?" He said, "I didn't need it before I came." I'll try not to take advantage of this unique opportunity. Somebody asked a noted preacher how much preparation time he needed for a sermon. He said, "Well, if you want an hour, I'm ready." He said, "If you want 20 minutes, I need 20 hours." And sometimes we preachers excuse our laziness by saying we're dependent on the Lord to fill our mouth. And when we do that regularly, the Lord becomes very dull, monotonous, and repetitious. God is with us in the study as well as in the pulpit, and I hope you remember that and make sure your pastor or pastors always have time for careful preparation. The longer I live, the more aware I am that Jesus had a sense of humor. But we talked about the laughing Jesus. But if you really pay attention, Jesus was pretty hilarious. Do you know anybody who's a nitpicker? Remember what Jesus said about nitpickers? He said they're like people with a log. And you know what a log is, don't you? In their eye, busy trying to get a speck out of their brother's eye. I wish somebody would paint that. And you just see somebody with a log protruding out of their eye, and they're not worried about that. They're worried about the speck in your eye. And then Jesus talked about the guy that was going to make a big gift. And he wanted everybody to know it, so he hired a trumpet player. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da! Here comes Looney, he's got a big gift, everybody notice. And Jesus said, if you want to be noticed, that's the only reward you get, being noticed. And then he said, it'd be easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. Now, we've tried to explain that. I mean, there's no way a camel could go through the eye of a needle. There was a gate in Jerusalem called the Needle Gate, and a camel couldn't have gotten through that. I saw an illustration of that one morning. I was out jogging, and I happened to look up, and I saw a rabbit being chased by a Great Dane. And I mean, the Great Dane was galloping. And all of a sudden, the rabbit went under a split rail fence. And the Great Dane didn't see it at the time. And he locked all 4 legs and somehow crashed through that split rail fence. Then he got up and tried to run. Have you ever fallen on the ice and tried to jump up and act like nothing happened? Well, that poor dog was limping all over. And I had to sit down on the curb. I mean, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. A camel through the eye of a needle. A Great Dane through a split level fence, split rail fence. And if you'll learn this, a lot of things Jesus said were funny, if you had any sense of humor. We were told in seminary that we better learn to enjoy preaching, because people wouldn't come to church every week to watch you suffer. We are so morose sometimes. We are so whiny. And I could use some other words that wouldn't be proper. Why can't we, with joy, celebrate the good news? Well, I said all that about the humor of Jesus because I want to read a passage. It doesn't sound very humorous, but I think it really is. 18th chapter of Matthew, the first 5 verses. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus and asked, "Who is greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Why do you think they asked that? They thought they were. And they wanted Jesus to tell them so. I mean, they left everything, left their boats, left their families. Who is the greatest in the kingdom? And Jesus didn't say, "Well, you are." I think he smiled. And I think he was laughing at them because they didn't get it. They didn't understand what it was to be great. He called a child whom he put among them and said, "Truly I tell you, unless you change, unless you are converted," convert means turn around, "and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever becomes humble like this child is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me." Unless